Hello and welcome back to Exothermic Plays Games. I'm Exothermic and the date today is Thursday, June 13th, 2024. I've been doing a countdown of my favorite video games of all time through each day of the year, and coming in at number 202 is Dust in Elysian Tail. Dust follows a pretty generic-looking furry, anthropomorphic action hero guy. He wakes up in the middle of a clearing and has absolute amnesia. He doesn't know who he is, where he is, or how he got there. A magical sword presents itself to him and makes it clear that he must save the world, or something. Accompanied by the sword is Fidget, who had been watching over the sword for some time. Your party ventures out of the woods towards a nearby village, but encounters many monsters along the way. It turns out that Dust, as you've begun calling yourself, is quite the fighter. You start off with some simple combo attacks, but over time you'll get stronger and learn how better to use your blade. You can do spin attacks that can ricochet volleys of energy from Fidget, or even propel yourself through the air. There's a little bit of search action going on throughout the game as you get more mobility through upgrades and can access areas you previously had to bypass, but most of the game is on a fairly linear track. As you kill enemies, they'll also drop loot that you can sell or use for crafting at the blacksmith, allowing you to get some more powerful gear. The story of the game is fairly straightforward. There's a warmongering nation wanting to impose their ideals on the weaker communities of the world through force, but a ragtag rebellion force keeps them at bay. You have to find this rebellion force and put an end to the war in order to save the lives of these vulnerable villages. Most of it is pretty standard hero's journey stuff, but there's a couple interesting backstory twists as you discover more of Dust's journey prior to the start of the game. While the story is serviceable, the combat is actually very good. None of it is especially complicated, but you have enjoyable combos, and the sound design is excellent to give proper weight to your attacks. The thing that really ties it together is the counter mechanic. You can parry attacks by timing an attack to hit at the time you would be hit, which stuns the enemy, allowing you to go wild. Despite being an indie title, the controls are all very tight and responsive, with excellent game feel. Getting really good at the spin attack into the air also allows you to travel super quickly in open areas, chaining spin attacks together to keep a combo in the air going. Dust's simple yet effective narrative, combined with its simple yet effective combat, makes it overall a very simple yet very enjoyable experience. Join me tomorrow as I talk about the 201st game on my list, where I cry over a bird.